Barbara Buono by the numbers. As a Trenton politician, she voted to raise taxes 154 times. Under her, property taxes up 70%, back to 16% sales tax increase. Utilities, nursing homes, cell phones, parking lots, lottery wins, gyms. She taxed them all. Architect of Corzine's budget, she drove New Jersey $2 billion into debt. Barbara Buono by the numbers, taking New Jersey backwards.
Okay, it comes in the heading of overkill here. She's losing big. But is it conceivable that Christie could play this handling of the Lautenberg seat wrong and really engender here at least some rallying? I mean, you got a blue state here, but he's a Republican governor. Of course he's going to pick a Republican. All these people, this like subterfuge, if he picks Booker, he'll have him with a record. No, he's going to try and make the Republicans happy. He's going to pick a Republican. Could that rally Democrats here? Is there any scenario where Christie could lose?
It's hard to imagine. I mean, my opinion is right now it's hard to imagine. He's, what, over 65%, close to 70% in the polls right now. Yeah, I suppose he could make an outrageous selection and that could really upset people, but it's unlikely. He's been so careful, so calculating. I, for one, think he should choose a woman, Richard, and that's what I'm arguing for, but I know nobody agrees with me.
Maybe it's inside baseball, but Loretta Weinberg, I wouldn't wait by the phone. But I heard Tom Kaine Sr., Darrell Isherwood from NJ Politics. That would be great. I mean, that he don't want the job long term anyway. People who can argue with the guy, they love him, especially after his work in the 9/11 Commission. A couple of the names, he might tweak some folks.
You know, Richard, I just don't see how he could do Cory Booker, because as he goes to Iowa and New Hampshire, and you know, I'm running for the Republican nomination, and I helped the top Democrat reach to the United States Senate.
But he does have to be careful. If he nominates Joe Carrillos, who's the guy who lost last year to Menendez, first of all, voters already rejected him. Second of all, if there's something about his bio of whoever he appoints that's not kosher, for lack of a better term, that could be problematic on Christie. And clearly the Christie camp is afraid of something. Because why go this negative on economic issues this early against Barbara Buono? Is it possible they're a little concerned about their own economic record in the state of New Jersey right now? That's a possible Achilles heel. There is something to worry about for Chris Christie. He's got a big lead, though. It would have to be something disastrous in this appointment.
And finally, Tom, on the New York front, there's spots right now by our good friend here, Mr. Levinson, who, again, going after Christine Quinn. I keep waiting for her to punch back here, but I just haven't seen it yet. It's getting late early, huh?
It's getting late early. She is becoming a punching bag to her critics. But the problem, Richard, she can't get around the fact, as the leader of the city council, you've got to bring people together in order to govern. But she can't get around the term limits. And they're going to say, oh, you're the Democrat that gave Bloomberg a third term. And her enemies are playing this up big.
All right. We jump to a break and wrap things up after this. Stay with us.